Hey, I'm Fipslo. If you're an artist and you've ever opened Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, or whatever, you probably know this feeling. Why doesn't my art look like that? Why do I even try? What's the point if it's not good enough? Yeah, I've been there, and it almost made me stop drawing completely. But the truth is, you don't need to impress anyone. You just need to start making ugly art. By the way, after a long art block, I challenged myself to change my drawing habits by working through this book and showing everything, even the ugly stuff. Last time I've been practicing intuitive perspective for the head and figuring out eye placement. I also did tons of studies, from portraits to anime styles. And today I'm jumping into the next chapter, the torso. So while I talk about the beauty of making ugly art, you will see me struggle, learn and grow right here on the page. So what's the problem? Social media messed with our heads. It's not just about sharing anymore, it's about performing. We're chasing likes, followers, validation. We want every piece we make to be perfect, clean and viral. And because of that pressure, we stop experimenting, we stop playing, we stop growing. Worst of all, we stop enjoying the process. How I got stuck. For a long time, I thought I had to be great. Every drawing needed to look polished, finished, worthy of posting. And if it didn't, I felt like a failure. So I didn't post. I never post. Or worse, I didn't even start to draw. That perfectionism killed my creativity until I had this one thought. What if I just draw something ugly? On purpose. So I did. And it was fun. And weirdly enough, it made me want to draw more. Why ugly art matters. Ugly art means you allow yourself to suck. It means you create without pressure. And when you do that, two things happen. First, you create more. Way more. Second, you start to enjoy creating again. You stop overthinking every line. You stop trying to impress people who are just scrolling past anyway. And instead, you start reconnecting with the reasons you started to draw in the first place. Because it's fun, because it's healing, because it's you, on paper. It's completely normal to make ugly things. Don't forget, every artist makes a ton of bad art. They just don't show it online. What you see is the highlight reel. What you don't see are the 50 failed sketches behind that one polished post. And here's the thing. Sometimes you only think your art is ugly. Sometimes you're just seeing how much potential you have to grow. And that's actually a good thing. Because the truth is, your art probably isn't even that bad. In fact, a lot of people would be impressed by it. You're just looking at it through the lens of your own ambition. You're not seeing failure. You're seeing that you haven't reached the sky yet. And that's not a flaw. That's a signal that you're still climbing. Proud of the mess. Here's the real magic. When you allow yourself to make ugly art, you actually become more consistent. And consistency beats perfection every time. Some of my favorite pieces came out of messy sketches. Some of my biggest breakthroughs came after failing 20 times in a row. So be proud of your bad drawings. Be proud of the weird ones, the stiff ones, the awkward ones. They're part of your journey. They are your progress. What you should do. So if you feel stuck, here's my advice. Just draw faster, draw for a short time, draw messy, don't care how it looks. Make 10 bad sketches before you try to make one good one. Fill pages with chaos, with failures, with crooked lines and ugly faces. Celebrate them, because those are the drawings that make you better. Not the perfect ones, the real ones. So just a reminder, make ugly art, make it often, make it proudly. Don't let the algorithm decide if your work is worthy. You are an artist, not a content machine. Draw for you, messy, loud, imperfect. And I promise, if you do that, you will fall in love with creating again. Let's make some ugly art. You got this. I believe in you. And if you needed to hear this today, leave a comment below. Tell me, what's the ugliest piece of art you've ever made? And why are you still proud of it? And hey, if you want more videos like this, consider subscribing. I would love to have you on this journey. I wish you a great day. See you next time.